Namaste. Namaste and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This is a moment in our day. It is now that we carve out some time to really pay attention, to come into our bodies, to come into our breaths, and take pause in a seat of meditation. Leo Tolstoy quote says that, remember then, there is only one time that is important. Now. And it is important because it's the only time that we have any power. It's the only time that we can control the thought, we can control our breath, we can connect to our bodies. So this is the moment. This is now. So join me now in a seat. So take a comfortable seat. You can be on the ground, you can be seated up in a chair. Maybe you're seated at your desk today. Find a place that is comfortable and steady. Put your hands down onto your thighs and just start to rock yourself forward and back, right? Forward and back. You can keep your elbows tucked into the side and let your chin drop down to your chest and just come here now to your breath. So breathing in through your nose, your chin will lift. And then as you exhale, you can empty it out through your nose as your chin drops to your chest. And just keep rocking like this, moving forward, using your breath and moving the body back. Just opening up to this moment. Start to feel the energy, the breath traveling into the body. You can move it up and down the spine. You can start to work the shoulders here. Maybe slip the elbows out to the side and roll into your shoulders. And then as you move forward, elbows draw back, trying to pin them behind the body. And keep moving and keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Fully present in the body. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers. We're going to put the left index finger on top and then turn the palms forward. The thumbs will be touching the tips of your pinky fingers, and then go ahead and lift the arms all the way to the sky. And lift out of your seat. You feel the muscles of the pelvis lifting you up. You feel your belly nice and strong, the ribs stretching and opening. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Go ahead, drop the left hand onto the ground and take your right arm way up and over, and you'll feel the energy from the right knee all the way up to the right fingertips. And opening up, you can send your gaze to the sky. Full breath in. And full breath out. Go ahead and come back up to the center. Reach your arms all the way up. This time, the opposite index fingers on top, and then turn the palms forward, touching the thumbs and the pinky fingers. Arms lift to the sky. Lift. Try to soften the head and neck here, even as you very, very intentionally, very strongly reach and expand and lengthen the body. Right hand dropping onto the ground, or just grab the side of your chair if you're seated in a chair, and then turn, look up at that top hand as you stretch to the side, breathing in and out, and feel the connection there, the left knee all the way up to the tips of the left fingers. Come back up to the center, reaching up. Go ahead and bring your hands together, pressing your palms one to the other, and be very intentional. You come through the midline, over the forehead, the nose, and landing here, your hands right here at your heart center. Close your eyes and take a moment here, a mindful moment. Coming to the now, find an intention that's at the tip of your tongue, right? Maybe at the open spaciousness of your heart. You know your intention for this day's practice. Trust that you know it. Trust that you know it. Just hold it for a moment. Take a deep breath in and exhale, and go ahead and let that intention go. And release your hands down to your thighs. Shrug your shoulders up and back and away. We're going to move into cat and cow movements of the spine. So you can do this standing if you wish, by just placing your hands on your thighs. Maybe that feels better for you today. Or if you'd like to join me, I'm not working with a yoga mat today, but I do have a blanket that I'm going to place underneath my knees just to support and protect the knees. Come down onto all fours. If you're joining me on the ground, spread your 10 fingers and start to flow here. You look forward on an in-breath. You can tuck your toes. And then as you exhale, you can round here on an out breath, untucking the toes and really stretching into the spine, opening yourself up. Feel the breath. Good afternoon. Feel yourself this moment, right? Greeting your body, greeting your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. So the theme of our practice today is now, right? Now, this moment. What do you feel in your body? And you can get playful in these movements, right? So hips, maybe you swivel off into your hips, stretching through the side. This also, as you're moving the hips from one side to the other, is really nice for the arms and the shoulders, getting the joints to move and open, breathing in, breathing out, and swaying around here. You can let your head drop down, relax the head. So if you're standing here, maybe you're in a forward bend now as you're moving and exploring the now of your body. What's happening in this beautiful body? Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Go ahead, wherever you are, look forward, and we're going to reach the left foot back. Keep the toes down, and you can push and pull a little here. Push and pull the foot forward and back. And you can feel how the leg responds. Just stretch there into the back of your thigh and even down into the heel, the Achilles. Feel the hamstrings opening there. Go ahead. If you're standing, you can just kind of push against the wall or just lift that left leg up. Maybe you have a chair to support you. Lift the left leg up and stretch and breathe here. Go ahead and bend that left leg. Roll the leg around in the socket of the hip, moving it one direction and then the other direction. And then we're going to step that left foot forward. So coming into a lunge position, hands can stay to the inside if you're on the ground here. If you're standing, you can just rest your hands here on your thighs for a moment. And then again, push forward and pull back, working to straighten that front leg. Push forward and then pull back. See if you can coordinate the movement with breath. So as you go forward, it's an in breath. As you push back, stretching, right? Very clearly aware of the body, pushing back on that exhale. Forward on the inhale and back on the exhalation. You can climb up now. We can all meet here with the hands pressing down. If you're standing, that back leg will just be lifted here in a lunge, and feel your breath, right? Feel the body. The most important time is now. Reach your arms out to the side. And then let's move into the shoulders again, into the arms. Little movement here, turning one palm up and kind of moving into the elbows. You can take the arms in opposite directions, just opening, finding spaciousness. Interlace your hands, left index finger on top, turn the palms forward, up you go. The arms lifted to the sky. You can lean back here, opening up the top of the chest. Go ahead and undo the hands, bring them into a prayer, bring that prayer to your heart, and then we'll twist to the left. So turning and twisting, your right elbow presses against your left thigh. You can lean back, the gaze can go up to the sky. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. It's the now of this moment, this practice. Come back up to the center, reach your arms up. Nice. Hands down, they go into the inside. If you're down here on the ground, the inside of the foot, and then float that left knee back underneath you. If you're standing, the left foot comes back underneath you. And let's flow again, the cat and cow. So you look forward on that cow position and round on that cat. And you move with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful breath in the body, inhaling and exhaling. And that's the tool, the breath, right? The prana, it really keeps us here now. So left leg, take it back. Or sorry, right leg, opposite side, right leg. Push and pull, push and pull. Again, each movement is very intentional, a great way to explore the body. Lift that right leg up, bend the knee, and circle it around in the hip socket. One direction, the other direction. Feel. Right? Maybe it feels a little different on this side. Maybe you feel really more open or spacious, or maybe it's not so open. Step that right foot forward, hands are on the inside, and there's a push forward on an in breath. And then exhale, pull back. Inhale forward. Exhaling back. Deep breathing in and out. Nice, good. Crawl up, climbing up here. Press down into that front thigh and push again, forward and back, forward and back. Lift the arms. The right index finger will come on top as you interlace the hands, turn the palms forward, and then send the arms, the palm of your hands up to the sky. Your gaze might even follow, right? Lifting up, feel the stretch. I feel this stretch all the way here into my left leg, into the hip flexor, all the way down to the knee, and breathing deeply. Good, look forward, bring your hands together. Really be intentional, press the palms, coming through the midline with your hands land at your heart. Get nice and tall here, you're nice and tall in your spine, and then we'll twist to the right side, turning and twisting. You can rest your elbow on top of your knee or work that elbow down the thigh and turn and twist and look up to the sky and deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Inhaling and exhaling. And coming back to the center, the arms lift. Good. You can take your arms out again. Little movement into the shoulders, into the arms, a little bend of your elbows, of your wrists. Opening up, little hands come to the inside of your front foot, and then front leg goes back, the foot goes back underneath you, and cat and cow. Cat and cow movements, breathing deeply, breathing completely. Now let's take a rest down on the ground. Your knees can widen if that's appropriate for you, pushing your hips back, and then rest. You're dropping your head. I'm stacking my hands today, one on top of the other to rest the forehead, and just take a moment. If you'd like to sit back down, if you're working upright today, standing, you might sit back down in your chair and just surrender into a forward bend. Whatever feels good, whatever feels comfortable, but taking a conscious posture and a conscious rest now. So we're really in this practice of mindfulness, right? When we're connected to the breath, when we're in presence, we are here in our bodies. And so just taking a moment to pause and experience what it is that you feel. Right now, I'm feeling a really beautiful stretch for the lower back, and even the legs are feeling very spacious and open in this gentle stretch. In and out. It feels nice to have the head down too, just taking a break for a moment. Your eyes can be really soft. Your mouth, your nose. Just relaxing for a moment. Relaxing in your breath. Good. You can look forward if you're on the ground. If you're standing, come up slow. You can roll yourself up. Down on the ground, you can walk your hands forward. We're going to transition now. We're going to come up to stand. So you can bring your knees underneath you. Maybe a good transition is a downward facing dog. Pull your hips way up and back. Maybe you would just like to start to walk your hands back to your feet. Take a moment. Take a breath, 2, 3 breaths as you just arrive. We meet in a standing forward bend, everyone. So keep your knees soft, particularly if you're having any lower back, maybe tightness or tension in the lower back. The knees are soft in this forward bend. Belly is relaxed, arms are relaxed. Let go, let go. And then we'll slowly roll up. As you roll up, you can start to move the wrists, the hands are in a little dance, right? Go ahead and slowly come up. Sweep the arms out to the side. Turn your palms up and just pause here for a moment. Work the feet very clearly underneath your hips. So we're very clear of our alignment. And you can find the hip points that helps you to kind of set that alignment, if you will. The knees track right underneath the hips. And then the second and third toe are tracking right there at the shin. And you're just open. The palms are facing to the sky. Reach your arms all the way up and just pause here for a moment. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Bring your hands up a little higher, a little closer together. Reach for your right wrist and pull yourself way up and over to the left side. Look down now. Look down. Let the head rest in the left upper arm. Just feel that energy. Inhale, come back up to center. Do the other side, going up and over to the other side. Breath is flowing. Good. Come back to the center. Separate your arms. We're going to bend the knees and go down into a forward bend. Let go. Stick the hips way back as you go down. And now inhale, come up halfway to a flat spine. We'll stay here for a few breaths. So your hands can be on your shins. Maybe the hands are down a little lower. You know what you need. Stretch and breathe here. Play with the weight distribution on your feet so you can sink back into your heels, maybe lift the toes off the ground, push the feet forward, just to becoming aware of how that shifts and changes the alignment. Nice. Float the arms out to the side like big, beautiful wings. And we'll twist now. Left hand to right shin, right arm straight up into the sky. You can lean back and open to the sky. Exhale, come back out. Arms wide and spacious. Turn and twist to the other side. Your breath is flowing in and your breath flowing out. Exhale, release down again and in a forward bend. Let the head go and say yes with the head. Shake it yes. Say no. Relax through the jaw, and then maybe there's a maybe in there. The head just moving around softly. Press down into the ground. As you're coming up now, bend your knees deeply. Put your hands on your thighs. How we started our practice today. Stick your hips way back. Chest is open. Deep breath in. This is a very awkward shape. It's called Utkatasana. Arms reach up to the sky and fill your body. Fill your body. Put your arms out to the side. Let's interlace the hands back behind. And again, we're going to start with the left index finger on top. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open your chest. And then exhale, we'll go down halfway, a little pause, look forward, and then go all the way down. Arms lift to the sky. Breathing in and out. Let your head and neck go. Good. Use your breath. Come up halfway. Let's go out into Utkatasana again. Sit back. Belly strong. Arms lift. Deep breathing. Nice. Come up. Interlace. Right index finger on top. Open your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale. Sit back down. Utkatasana. And then we go down into the forward bend. Head is down. Arms are lifted. The flow of breath. Good. Release your arms. We're going to stay down there for a moment. Shake your head yes or no. Coming up slow. Now, if you have to hang on here for this one, go ahead. We're going to bring the right knee up into your chest. So go slow. Bring the right knee up. Just pause here for a moment. You can roll the right ankle around. Again, if you need to hang on to something, do. Roll that leg around. Good. Let go of the leg. You're standing tall here, arms out to the side. Take that right leg out to the side, and then we're going to take a tree pose. So you can start with your toes down on the ground. Maybe the foot presses against the calf muscle just below the knee, or maybe you can reach that leg all the way up above the knee. Reach your arms to the sky and take some breaths. I love the nowness in balance, right? You have to be here to stay and breathe. And it's okay, right? Even coming out, there's a nowness there. Maybe you come out of the pose. You can challenge yourself if you wish by looking up. Feel the energy here. Woo! And then maybe we all fall down. Come back. You can drop that right foot down. Go into a forward bend again. Go slow to get down there. We're going to change sides. So this time the left knee will come up with you. Go slow. Just draw that left knee up into your chest. Little roll of your ankle. Lots of breath flowing. I'm going to let go. Take the arms to the side again. Hang on if you need to. Arms out to the side. Deep breathing. Good. Let's go to the tree. Again, find your place. Maybe it's just the shin. You're pressing just above the knee. You maybe even reach down. Maybe you can really reach that leg up and press the legs together to stabilize. Again, really feel that energy pushing the thigh into the thigh. Arms lift. The tree pose. Look up and feel the sensation, feel the grounding. Notice if there's any thoughts coming in. Sometimes we kind of judge ourselves around this one. I'm a really great balancer. Oh man, I have trouble balancing. What might be coming up? Maybe there's nothing coming up. It's just this moment, this perfect moment here. Knee forward, and drop the foot back down. Roll your shoulders. Breathing in. P.S. And when thoughts come in, we're not trying to push them or force them out. Take your feet out wide. This is part of the meditation practice too. Sometimes we think that meditation and I should be able to drop in and thoughts disappear. That's not the practice. The practice is just to be here and watch, right? See what happens. We just don't have to hang on to the storyline, right? Palms are facing forward, legs are nice and wide, toes are turned in a bit. We'll do a little Bastraka breath here. So now let's turn the toes out. So my knees went out, my feet went out. As you exhale, your elbows touch, your knees will bend, palms touch, and then inhale right back up. Exhale down, elbows and hands, knees bend, inhale back up. Exhale and inhale. Now you can play with this, you might go a little faster. In. We're literally fanning the fire. Elbows touch, hands touch, come back up. Beautiful. Exhale. Up you go. Beautiful. One more. Good. Shake out your wrists. Heel toe your feet in. Shake out your legs. Give them a little shake, shake, shake. You can swirl around in your hips. Nice full breaths here. Nice full breaths. And then we're going to start to prepare coming to a seat. So I'm actually going to take a seat in the chair today. I'm going to take my meditation here. So you can take it on the ground, certainly, if that feels good and supportive for you. I'm going to sit in the chair with my feet rooted down and just take a little bit more movement and stretching here. So just like we began the practice, hands on your thighs, roll forward and round back, right? Really undulating the spine. Elbows are alongside the body. Deep breathing here. Nice full breaths into the body and right back out, opening yourself up. Good, and one more twist, arms to the side, twist right. So you can put your left hand, if you're on the ground, behind you, or your right hand behind you. If you're here in a chair, you can kind of grab the back of the chair to help you make that twist, open up. Come back to the center. Notice the legs stay forward as you're doing that. Twist to the other side, coming, opening. Nice deep breaths and come back here now. Come back here now. Rolls of the head. So a very stable upright spine. My feet again are rooted down on the earth, very present in this. And then rolling the head. Just go ahead here. I'm liking to start my meditation practice in this manner, right? Opening up the head, the neck, mouth and jaw relaxed. And then to situate the head, put the tips of the fingers right here on the top of your ears and just give your ears a little tug and notice the lengthening in the base of the neck, the back body here lengthens, you feel. And there's a gentle drop of your chin, Elbows are wide and feel that lift of your heart. The sternum is lifting. So we're preparing well. Again, remember, chin very subtly tucked. And then gently come down. We'll take Gaya Mudra today. The thumb and the index fingers touch, and then rest your hands very, very gently on the top of your thighs. You're seated in a chair. Your feet are rooted down. I'm going to come to the edge of my seat a bit here. And now, remember then, Tolstoy says that there is only one time that is important. It's the now. The now. This is the time that we have a moment of control, right? This breath, this moment, this body, this breath, this moment, this body, and here now, right here now, just let yourself settle in. Your eyes and your gaze get soft and just sitting still. So even if your mind is not still today, and maybe it is, maybe you feel really relaxed and spacious. maybe not. Just let things be. Let things be. And the practice again is to not to think, but not to hang on to those thoughts. Let them flow through your beautiful mind like a clear blue sky, right? There's our palette. That's our canvas to begin. It's the spacious open mind. And then if a thought comes in, maybe it's a little cloud just floating by, but moving out of our awareness. Our awareness is just here. Our awareness is now. Stay with us. See if you can relax a bit. Remember the alignment of the head and the neck. Soften the muscles of the body. The spine is holding us upright. Our strong core. And just stay here now. And now, in your breath, in your body, in this moment, just as it is. Start to deepen your breath, be intentional, your breath flowing into your body, filling you all the way up. As you empty, go ahead and drop your chin to your chest and go ahead and open the palms of your hands, bring them together in a prayer and rest that prayer at your heart. And come back to your intention. Remember now, right? Remember now. And hold that intention, hold that intention. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. So keep holding your intention. And then as you inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, hold that intention for a moment. Take a deep breath and now let it go. Send it out into the world, your palms open wide. Deep breathing. May all beings be free and may all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy and happy. Bring your hands back together. And as you exhale, right through the midline, your hands meeting, heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this practice. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.